Hello everyone, welcome back to Karen's English Hub. So far we have completed with the summaries of 3 units of 6th class and we are entering into the grammar explanation here. So those who did not go through the summaries and those who want to go through the summaries of 6th class, you can just subscribe to my channel or just go to my playlist and there you will find out 6th class playlist, English playlist. So you can get to know the summaries of all the 6th class units in that playlist. And in today's video we shall go through unit 3 third unit's grammar. Okay, so we shall quickly move here to the next slide and we see glossary. Yeah, so look at the first glossary. Let me zoom in a little bit for your comfort. Yeah, so miracle. Okay, that is a noun. So miracle is a wonderful event that seems impossible and that is believed to be caused by God. Okay, we say if anything surprise thing or inhuman thing, okay, which human cannot do, so that we usually call it as a miracle. Okay, next, chemist, a person who is qualified to prepare and sell medicines. Next, whisper, murmur, to speak very softly to somebody so that others cannot hear what you are saying. So usually in the classrooms students speak to each other, communicate with each other when teacher is there, okay, with very soft and slow low voice. Okay, that is called as whispering. Next, audible, audible in the sense loud enough to be heard. Okay, for example, if I say that you are not audible, in that sense you are not speaking so loud that I am able to hear. Okay, next, neurosurgeon, a doctor who performs operation on the nervous system, especially on the brain. Okay, so this the doctor who cures all these problems related to nervous system, especially on the brain, is called as a neurosurgeon. Next we have, so there's some questioning feedback here, you can complete that, and we have questions. Answer the following questions, please do that, okay, based on the text. So I cannot explain that here. Next we shall go through true or false statements here. So Roman number 2, so whether the following statements are true or false, give the reasons for your answer, correct the false statements. Okay, so we have to see whether the statement is correct or true or false. If it is false, we have to give the correct statement. Okay, first one, Andrew's parents had very little money. Okay, yes, that was true. Okay, they had very little money, and in one case they didn't have money at all, so because of that they had lost all their hope. So Andrew's parents had very little money, yes, of course that is true. Next, Test parents were very poor. Okay, Test parents were very poor, of course that might be false, they are not that much poor. Okay, next, Test parents were not interested to take her little brother Andrew to the hospital. No, this is false. Okay, they were very much interested to take Andrew to the hospital, but they didn't have enough money. Next, Andrew was seriously ill. Yes, true. Okay, he was seriously ill. Next, Tess thought that a miracle was the medicine that was available in a medical store. Yes, that is true. Okay, next, let us move to the next slide here. Yeah, we have Roman number 3. Tick the correct answer. So I am sorry, first one, I am sorry, the chemist said, because the miracle the girl had asked for dash. Okay, just like fill in the blank here. So option A was not available in the shop. Option B was very costly. Option C, the miracle was not a medicine. Okay, so which is most suitable here? Of course, option C, miracle was not a medicine. Next we have second question here. Dr. Armstrong wanted dash to help the child, to collect a lot of money, to make fun of child. Which is correct one? Yes, he wanted to help the child. Okay, option A is correct. Next we have vocabulary. Roman number 1. Yeah, given below is a paragraph written by 6th class student. Some words are spelled wrongly in it, so circle them and write the correct spellings. Okay, so this is the paragraph written by the 6th class student. There are some words which are spelled wrong. Okay, so let us check them and make them correct. So we need a balanced diet to be healthy. Balanced diet provides us major nutrients such as carbohydrates. Anything wrong here? No. fats, vitamins. Okay, actually we call them as vitamins, but the exact pronunciation is vitamins. Okay, not vitamins, that is vitamins. Okay, as we are habituated to speak more dependent on our mother tongue Telugu, we usually say vitamins as a vitamins, but it is vitamins. Okay, so MINS. Next, minerals and proteins. There are two different DIFF, one more F is missing here, different types of source of proteins: animal sources and plant sources. Okay, next, animal sources include fish, eggs, meat, etc. This is etc, is not etc, it is et. Okay, et. Okay, just like at. Okay, etc, not etc. Okay, we usually say etc, not etc, that is etc. Next, peas and beans are important sources. See, look at the spelling here. Sources, we have already got the spelling of sources here. SOURCES. Okay, SOURCES. Here it is wrong. Okay, so SOURCES is correct. Okay, sources of protein. Okay, so far we have got, yeah. So first one here is vitamins, different. Second one, next we have sources. Okay, so these are wrong, please correct them. Next we have Roman number 2 here. In each group of the words below, find out the odd one out and circle it. Give justification for your answer. The first one is done for you. Okay, so just like odd one out that we do in the reasoning. Okay, so look at the first one here, hospital, nurse, patient and passenger. Okay, which is different in this? Of course, passenger. Okay, so why hospital, nurse, patient, this everything is related to medical profession or hospital. Okay, like medicine, but passenger is not related to medical profession. So that's why passenger is different, odd one out in the sense different. You have to find out the different word from these four words. Next we have second one here. Second one is shop, customer, cost, temple. Which one is correct? What is the odd one out here? Of course, temple, because shop, customer, cost, this everything is related to something like shops and all. If there is shop, there is customer. If there is customer, of course he has to buy something and there will be cost for that. But temple is completely different from this. Okay, next third one, dollars, things, rupees, cents. Which is different? Cents, dollars and rupees, this everything is currency, whereas things are different. Okay, things might refer to anything. Okay, something like chair, okay, table, pen, all those are things. Next, fourth one, odd one out here in this is things. Next, fourth one is treatment, operation, surgeon, blackboard. Okay, so here surgeon, operation, treatment, everything again it is related to like operation theater or medical thing. Okay, but here blackboard is related to school or classroom. Okay, so here blackboard is odd one out. Next, fifth one, exam, question, answer, chocolate. So here of course we can simply find out that chocolate is odd one out. So exam, question, answer, everything is related to education, and here chocolate is different one. Next, write the words related to hospital. Write as many words as possible. So here we have a center word here, hospital. So we have to write words, as many as words as we can, which are related to hospital. See here operation is there, here medicine, so you can write tablets, injection, ICU, doctor, nurse, patients. Okay, next one, what else? Okay, we have got tablets, tonics, everything whatever that is related to medicine and medical hospital. Okay, everything, stretchers, patients. Okay, you can write all those things here. Next, it is important point, so be very cautious here. This is grammar point. Okay, so here we have to focus on question mark and exclamation mark. So where to place a question mark and where to place an exclamation mark. Okay, so read the following conversation, paying special attention to the use of question marks and exclamation. Okay, so pay special attention to the question marks and exclamation marks. Okay, so where is the champion of Israel? Where is the champion of Israel? Shouted Goliath. Let him come and fight with me. Exclamation. Who is this man? Said David. I will go and fight him. How stupid you are! How stupid you are! Goliath exclaimed. Okay, so here this is the question, and we have got question mark. Next, we have let him come and fight with me. That is just like shouting or just like ordering. Okay, so that is exclamation mark. You all know what is exclamation mark, right? In Telugu, we call it as Acharyaardhakamu. Okay, next we have next. Who is this man? That is a question again. Next, how stupid you are. Okay, we usually say how beautiful it is, how beautiful it is, how good you are. So everything, we usually think that whenever we find the WH or words related to questions, they are all questions, and we have to place question marks there. No, that is wrong. Sometimes we can say what a beautiful flower. Okay, so that is not question mark, that is exclamation mark. Okay, when we say what a beautiful flower or what a beautiful place, okay, that is not question mark, that is exclamation. Here also, how stupid you are, it is exclamation. Okay, it is just like giving statement, it is not any question. Next, so you understand from the above sentences that a question ends with a question mark and an exclamatory sentence with an exclamation mark. Yes. So now read the following conversation and use the question marks or exclamation marks wherever necessary. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences here, and we have to place question mark or exclamation mark wherever it is needed. So look at the first one. Tess. I want to buy a miracle. How much does it cost? I'm just reading. Okay. The shopkeeper. I'm sorry. Tess. Why? The shopkeeper. Because we don't have any medicine like that. A miracle. Tess. What a pity. Okay. So let us put the question marks and exclamation marks here. So how much does it cost? See here already full stop is there, so no need to focus on that. So how much does it cost? There is a question mark here. Next, I am sorry. Again we have full stop here. Okay, no need to worry there. Next, why? Again question mark here. Why? Okay. Next, because we don't have any medicine like that. A miracle. Full stop is there. Don't touch that. Wherever there is full stop, you don't touch that. Okay. Wherever the punctuations are not there, you go for that sentence. Again, Tess. Last one. Tess. What a pity. What do you keep here? This is exclamation. So question mark here and why question mark, and what a pity is exclamation. Okay. Next. Another important one here, second Roman apostrophe. Okay, apostrophe, most of the students I have seen that making mistake here in the place of apostrophe. Very easy one, the very easy one, and very important one also. My dear students, focus very much here. So it is very easy. Let us see what is it. Apostrophe. Okay, apostrophe in the sense just we put a just like comma above. Okay, see here, it is above, it is given above. Okay, so apostrophe in possessive case of nouns and contractions. Okay, possessive case. Okay, possessive case in the sense when something belongs to you. Okay, we have possessive nouns. Okay, possessive pronouns. Okay, so in that we say mine, ours, his, her. Okay, so that is called as possessiveness. And we also use apostrophe to show possessiveness. For example, see, this is Kiran's book. Okay, this is Kiran's book. So Kiran's, Kiran, apostrophe of s. That is correct. But few people say these dog has four legs. Dog has four legs. Okay, dog has four legs. So legs is plural there. There is nothing to do with the possession and all. But in that plural place also they keep apostrophe. That is wrong, my dear students. Please note, practice this apostrophe very well. So read this. See, just focus on the letters. Okay, the bold letters here. So Andrew's disease worried Tess. You need not to call it as Tesses. Okay, don't call it as Tesses. It is only Tess. Okay, that's it. You can just prolong it little bit, but not Tesses. Okay, Tess parents, because they did not have enough money for the treatment. So Tess heard her father's words. She decided to buy a miracle to cure her brother's disease. She went to the medical store to buy the medicine. The shopkeeper said, "We don't sell miracles here. I'm sorry." So here first, second, third, and fourth. Here these four are possessions. Okay, possessions where we use apostrophe, and here these are contractions, or we can call them as contracted forms also. Don't okay, contracted forms and nothing. Okay, don't just imagine that contraction. Oh my God, very huge vocabulary and we cannot understand it. Don't worry about that. Just like shortening the words. Okay, to shorten the words we use this apostrophe here, and that we call as contracted. Okay, contracted in the sense bringing to smaller one. Okay, concising. Next, as you can see from the words expressions in bold, the apostrophe is used to indicate the following. Okay, let us see what are they. First one, Andrew's disease. Andrew's disease in the sense just like disease of Andrew. Okay, in Telugu we call it as yokka, atani yokka, Andrew yokka. Okay, na sodarani yokka, a yokka, whatever the word yokka is there, that one we keep it as apostrophe in English. Okay, so Andrew's disease, brother's disease. Next, don't, am, these are contracted forms, these are possessive forms. Okay, next, here Tess parents means the parents of Tess. Okay, so whatever of is there, that we are writing instead of as apostrophe. Okay, and we call in of, we call it in Telugu as yokka. Okay, next, similarly, Andrew's disease means what? Tell me without seeing there. Of course, the disease of Andrew. Okay, next we are moving to the exercise here. Very good. So the apostrophe is used here to talk about something that belongs to somebody or something. Okay, so apostrophe first case that is used to speak about things or belongings that belong to somebody. Okay, so but it is also used to indicate the omission of a few letters. Omission in the sense removal. Okay, removal. See here, see, do not, do not, don't. Of course, yes. So we have removed o here, second o here, so that is called as omission. Okay, from this contracted form we have removed o, so that is called as omission of letters. Okay, thus, yeah, thus forming short forms or contractions. So these are called as the short forms or long form, short form. So this is a long form, this is a short form, or we can call it as also contracted form. Okay, so don't is the short form of do not. Similarly, yam is the short form of I am. So June 9 is the short form of June 2009. So in this case, apostrophe indicates that some letters or numbers are omitted. Omitted is not warm things. Okay, so that's omission in the sense removing. Okay, removing or concising of letters from words. Okay, yeah. So read the following sentences and identify the correct identify the contracted forms. Rewrite them in the long form. So here we have to find out the contracted forms and we have to write them in the long form. Okay, let's look at the first one. Better I use pen here. Yeah, look at the first one. First sentence. I don't know. Don't. What is the full form of don't? Yeah, come on, tell me. Do not. Okay, do not is the full form. Next. Yeah, second one, uh, in that sentence only, I don't know, she replied, full stop. Next, after that, he's. Okay, so again that is he is. Okay, he is, we can write it in the short form like that. Okay, he is. Next, he's really sick and mommy says he needs an operation, but daddy can't full form. What is the full form of can't? Very good, cannot. Okay, cannot. Next, third one, let's see. Okay, let's see if I have the kind of miracle in it. In this we have two, let's. Okay, let's full form is letters. Letters, first one here, let's full form is letters. Next we have another one. What is that? I have. Okay, I have. Okay, I have. Okay, yeah, very well. So totally we have got Yeah, first one, don't in the sense do not. Okay, don't in the sense do not. Next we have his, he is, he is, he is. Next can't, cannot. Next let's, let us. Next have. Okay, here we don't completely pronounce I, have. Next I have, have full forms. Okay, those are all the full forms for these contracted forms. Okay, next we shall move to the next. Yeah, so read the following story. Let us read it. Two rats fell into a milk pot. Okay, underline the, look, focus on the underline words. The first rat stopped making attempts to swim, thinking that no one would save it. So it drowned and lost its life. Its apostrophe is missing, don't worry. So the other rat decided to continue swimming in the pot round and round. After some time, the milk turned into curd. The rat sat on it and thus saved its life. Okay. Again, here apostrophe is missing, so that might be printing mistake. Don't worry. So what do we have to focus here? Underline words are fell, stopped, lost, decided. Let us see what are they. Okay. Look at the verbs underlined above. They fall into two categories as shown below. So what are those categories? Let us see here. So they are fall into regular and irregular verbs. Okay. So we have what categories here in the verbs. First one is regular and second one is irregular verbs. Okay. So regular verbs in the sense, very simply, need not to go very deep into this. It is very easy. Regular verbs are nothing but the words which end with ed or d in past tense. Okay, see, very important here is not in present tense. When we change these present verbs into past, they must have d or ed. So they are called as regular verbs. So we have irregular verbs. Though we change the present forms into past, they don't get d or ed. They are called as irregular. Okay, very simple point to remember here is, so which don't get or which are irregular in the sense which are not regular. Okay, so in the place of irregular you don't get d ed. They don't come here. Okay, the student who doesn't come to school regularly is called irregular student, right? So irregular verbs in the sense here, they don't come. Imagine they don't come to school. Here d and ed don't come here in the verbs. Okay, and here regular, d and ed are regular to the school. They are called as regular verbs. Okay, so present tense, decide, decided. Okay, here d is added. Next stop, stopped, ed. Okay, so we have changed them into past verbs and they have got d and ed. They are regular. Next irregular, fall, fell. Okay, fall, fell, not falled. Some people say falled, that is lost, and that is wrong. Okay, next lose, lost. We even some students say, I heard that lose, loosed. Okay, there is no word loosed. Okay, it is lost. Okay, yeah. The past tense forms of regular verbs are formed by adding d or ed. Okay, so regular forms must have d or ed to their present tense forms. Next, irregular verbs have different forms for the present and past tenses. Here are some irregular verbs, and one more thing is they are completely different. Present form and past form are completely different in spelling. Okay, see here, the same word is repeated here, only we are adding d, but here fall, fell, completely different. Lose, lost, completely different. Okay, so they are like that, irregular ones. Next, present tense, past tense. Okay, we have some verbs here, let us see them. Fall, fell, give, gave, rise, rose. Okay, speak, spoke, sing, sang, leave, left. Leave, left. Some students say lived. Okay, not in this case, but okay. Next, teach, taught. Okay, not teached, taught. Next, drink, drank. Okay, drink, drank. Next, we have some exercise here. Let us see. We have to find out whether first we have to find the tense form, present or past word, and finally we have to get into the a regular or irregular form. Okay, we have to find out whether the form is regular or irregular. Next, yeah, look at the first one, BOUGHT, not BROUGHT, bought. So the first word is buy. Okay, buy, bought. So is it regular or irregular? Tell me. Of course it is irregular, not regular, because it doesn't end with D or ED. Next, second one, clean. What is past form? Cleaned. Okay, so here we are adding ED, so that is regular. Okay, second one is regular. Okay, second one is regular. Next, third one, close, closed, again ED. Okay, again ED, so again it is regular. Next, third one, dance, dance, danced, we have already ED here, again that one also regular. Next, eat, ate. Okay, eat, ate, that is irregular. Okay, that is not regular, that is irregular. Next, swim, swim, swam, 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 so that is also irregular. Next, take, take, took, 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 took. Okay, so that is also irregular. Next, think, think, thought, think, thought. Okay, again this is also irregular. Okay, so totally we have regular forms are here: clean is regular, close is regular, dance is regular, that's it. Okay, so rest of them are irregular. Okay, next, read the following sentences. So Andrew needed a costly surgery now, and there was no one to loan them money. So that Dr. Armstrong operated on Andrew without any charges, and within a few weeks he was back at home doing well. So observe the underlined words here. Observe the underlined words: no, any, few. So they do not specify the exact amount or number, but quantify things. See, they are not giving certain number, particular number 1 2 3 4 5. They are not giving any particular. See, for example, if I say, and within a few weeks, in the sense it might be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we do not know. There is no specific or particular number here, but they give some type of quantifying, okay, which we can measure. Okay, few. So they are called as what? Quantifiers. What are they called? Quantifiers. So the words no, none, any, a lot of, much, many, a little, a few, etc., these are all called as quantifiers. So come under this category. Very good. Next, first one, we use no or none, none of. Okay, none of them, we usually say none of them is good. Okay, so we use no or none of to indicate not or not any. So no in the sense not, none of in the sense not any, in order to emphasize the negative idea in a sentence. So if you come across no on or none of the students in a sentence, completely negative. Okay, nothing. Okay, next, second one, we use a few and a little to talk about a small number and quantity. Okay, so for example, it is just like medium. Okay, just like if we measure these 3 points on a scale, so no or none is in 0, completely negative. Few, a little, in the sense like 5. Okay, number 5. And we have third one, much is used with uncountable nouns like sugar, and many is used with countable nouns like pen, book. Okay, so much and more are just like number 10. Okay, so you measure this on the scale like that. Okay, so we can say he has so much of money. Okay, so much here in the sense here uncountable, right? So he has so much of sugar in his home. So here again sugar is uncountable, so that we call it as much. Next we have many, which is countable. So countable and uncountable. Okay, next we have examples here. First one, Chindu has so much interest in English that he reads one book a week. Okay, so much, again here it is uncountable, but again here it is quantifier. Next, he has many friends in school. Friends here it can be calculated, countable. Okay, so here it is countable noun, we can call it. And here it is again quantifier. Okay, so we have some exercise here, we can do it very very easily and quickly. So study the, oh, just a minute. Yeah, study the table of marks secured by students in class 10th carefully. The minimum marks required to pass is 35. Okay, so we have list of names here till 30. Okay, let us quickly go through. See, when my students, those are preparing for DSC TET, when you get these type of you know questions in the examination with the boxes and tables like this, don't start reading from here to here. Of course we have to read the question, but not these tables. Don't waste your time reading these tables here. Okay, yeah, shall quickly move to the questions here. So answer the following questions using no, none, any, a few and many. Okay, so write them in your notebook. So first one has been done for you. Look at the first one here. How many students have scored more than 70 marks? How many students more than 70 marks? I think there are so many. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he has written as many students have scored more than 70. There is no specific number again here. Okay, next. Second question. Are there any students who have scored 90 marks? Is there anyone there? No. No. Okay. Yeah, we can say no student or none of the students. Okay, no student or none of the students has scored 90 marks. Okay, no student has scored 90 marks or none of the students has scored 90 marks. You can use either of those two sentences. Next, third one. How many students have failed in English? How many students have failed in English? Is there anybody who has got 35, less than 35? See here, passing mark is 35. Nobody. So we can simply write none of the students have failed in English. None of the students have failed in English. Okay, next, fourth one. How many students have scored below 60? Below 60. How many students are there below 60? I think nobody, right? Is it 60? Yeah. I think we find nobody there. Yeah. Okay, so we can simply say no student or none of the students here again has scored below 60. Okay, below 60. So nobody, no. So just we shall cross check it. Nobody here. Okay, so we can say none of the students has scored below 60 or no student has scored below 60. Next, how many students have scored between 64 and 75? 64 and 75. There are actually many students here who have got between 64 and 75. So you can say that many of the students, okay, many students or many of the students have scored between 64 and 75. Okay, yeah. So please write all these answers in your notebook so that it will be very good for when you verify them. Next we have some writing exercise here. So that is for the children, you need not to worry, that is a diary entry. And we have letter writing here. Imagine that you are test and write a letter. So this we will do in a separate video. All the letters I will be doing in a separate, okay, video. Please be updated to my channel so that you will get the notification for that. Next we have study skills here. Look up the word miracle in the following two dictionary entries. Okay, so here first dictionary is Illustrated Dictionary 2009. Okay, Collins Cobbold Advanced Dictionary. Next we have Cambridge Advanced Learners Dictionary. Okay, so this is third edition. And okay, so we have different meanings for the word miracle. Okay, so we can see even there is difference in pronunciation also. Okay, miracle. Okay, miracle. Okay, miracle. Okay, so we see that different dictionaries give different pronunciations and meanings. Please follow Cambridge Advanced Learners Dictionary or Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary for better meanings and better pronunciation. So this is for just for study skills. Okay, learn how to go through the dictionary. Next we have question 1. So what do you understand by the word miracle? So you have to write a brief note. So we need not to write a brief note here. So just simply you can say that it's just like an act of God or just like a unhuman thing in the sense that which can a human cannot do. Okay, so you can go through these other two questions also here. Use the word miracle as the noun and adjective in few sentences. So write two sentences using the word miracle as noun, and other two sentences using the word miracle as adjective. Next, what do you mean by n-count and adj? Okay, so it is countable noun and adj in the sense adjective. Okay, so those are the short forms you will find in the dictionary when you refer it. We have listening and speaking, all that we do in a single video. Next we have oral activity here. So Tess wanted to buy a medicine for her brother Andrew, but she didn't know the way to reach the medical store. She approached the traffic policeman for help. Now read the following conversation between Tess and the traffic policeman. So this is the conversation between Tess and traffic policeman to know the address. So Tess, excuse me sir, I want to buy some medicines. Could you please tell me the way to the medical store nearby? Traffic policeman. Sure, go straight up to the municipal office, then turn left and walk straight. You will find a medical store here. Tess, how far is it from here? Traffic policeman, not very far. It is just 1 kilometer away from here. Tess, can I catch a city bus to reach there? Traffic policeman, oh yes. Take the bus 17M, it will take you there. Tess, thank you very much. Traffic policeman, you're welcome. So in this way we have to communicate with the people, okay, unknown people, if at all you want to ask some address. Next we have a map here, and you are at the court and want to go to the railway station. See, for example, you are here at the court and you want to go to the railway station here. So how do you ask um, for the way? So work in pairs and develop conversation between you and a stranger. So students have to work this in pairs with two students like that. So you have to speak to a stranger here. Stranger, so first one, you, excuse me, could you tell me the way to the railway station? Or can you tell me the way to railway station? Or may I know the way to the railway station? We can ask all these questions, no wrong. Next, stranger, sure, okay, sure, take straight, go straight, take right, okay, cross mg square and go straight, take left and go straight, go right, and there you will find railway station. So it is very long and there are many crosses also here. Mention all those in that sentence. Next you have to ask again, so how far is it from here? How far is it from here? Okay, so stranger can say that it is 15 minutes far from here, or it is 1 kilometer far from here. Next, you, thank you, stranger, welcome. That's it, very easy. Okay, next we have enacting the story of uh, what can a dollar and 11 cents do, that is for the children. So all the TET-DSC aspirants, please focus majorly on yeah, I will just tell you, wait. Yeah, please focus on this. Okay, quantifiers, next regular and irregular verbs, next apostrophe and question mark. So whatever the parts that are in the grammar point, please focus on them. Rest of the exercises are of course important, but you can give less time. Okay, save your time by focusing on this more, and rest of the points you can focus very less. Those are majorly for the students. Okay, so with this we shall conclude our third unit, grammar. Third unit all it is completed. If you want to go through the summaries of third unit, please go through my channel. Okay, you can subscribe to my channel for my further details. See you all in the next video, so with the new videos of unit 4. Okay, until then, see you all, god bless.